guys, it's Kylie Draws here, and today it's raining. Yes, as I'm recording this, it is heavily raining outside, and it's very windy and very cold today. It's just like spring rain, you know, nothing too big. But other than that, I've been just like at home staying dry and stuff. But what inspired me to do this drawing was, of course, the rain. That's why she's holding like an umbrella or something. I actually wanted to do a pose tutorial this week, but I didn't have time. So yeah, I might be doing one next week. It just depends, because I won't really like be at my work place next week because I'm going somewhere and I have something to do. But other than that, I will possibly get a video done. I don't know, it just depends. So something that was challenging about this drawing was drawing the like umbrella and the arms. The pose was fine, it was just a little bit awkward to draw because it kind of looked like her arm was, I don't know, her wrist kind of looked a bit broken. You know what I mean? I tried to hold an umbrella, but I don't have one with me. So like, I just tried to think what someone holding an umbrella would look like, or like how they would hold it in this pose. I don't know, I tried. You could see that it looked alright. I don't know. I think it looks like alright. But yeah, the pose was alright. It was just a little bit tricky to draw the arms, and I don't know if umbrella handles are supposed to be that thick. I don't know, I haven't seen an umbrella in a very long time. But yeah, she's just like holding an umbrella and walking in the rain. That was kind of like the idea I was going for. But yeah, there's not much to say about the sketching process, except for that hand. It was a bit annoying. Oh, right, about the clothes and stuff, the hair was alright. I really liked drawing the hair. But for her rain jacket, it was very confusing to draw because I didn't know how to like do kind of coats and stuff. I probably need to practice more, but I didn't know how like the entire coat idea worked because it kept on looking really weird, and like I didn't kind of get the idea how it all works and stuff. I did end up making it look alright. It looks better than what I had originally done. But yeah, I had no idea what I was doing for the coat, and I didn't really have a lot of references with me. But yeah, that's just it. I don't have a lot to say for the sketching process. Except that I just cleaned up the sketch a lot. That's just it. Oh, and the eyes, for her eyes, I decided to make them really kind of like roundish, you know? I wanted to give her big round eyes. I don't know, because I haven't really been drawing really round eyes a lot. I've been drawing more like angular ones, if you know what I mean. More rectangle or like box instead of like circles. And I just wanted to practice a little bit on that. And yeah, that's just like it for the sketching process. For the line art, I did actually end up changing the color of it later in the drawing when I was like coloring it. And this is just me fixing up the pose a bit. And now I will start the line art. There wasn't much to say about the line art except that I missed a few things, like the hair. Forgot to line out a little bit of the hair. And also the umbrella was kind of tricky to draw. I'm trying to get better at like drawing objects, like objects in general, but mainly things that you would see in your daily life. Because I draw mostly fantasy stuff, I want to get more kind of like landscapey drawing stuff, you know what I mean? I quite like looking at art or like pictures of mountains and rivers and just nature stuff. I find that like really relaxing to look at, and I really want to make some art kind of like that of my own. So I'm trying to get better at like painting with watercolors in my sketchbook, and yeah, I just want to go out more, but it's not seeming like a good chance to go out right now. As I said earlier, it's raining and it's really cold outside and I don't want to get sick, and yeah, thankfully I don't have hay fever, and thankfully summer's coming up really soon. But yeah. Oh, speaking of next week's video, I might do like a Halloween themed one since it's now like October and stuff, and I really just want to get into the Halloween spirit, you know? If you guys have like any ideas of what I could draw in the next video or like next week's video, just let me know in the comments. I might draw multiple things, but yeah, your comment might get featured in a future video. But I kept the eyes really simple, just for like to save time and stuff, since I don't have a lot of time. But here is me just like drawing the background. I just tried like a really rough background. The chalk brush is like basically my favorite one at this point. Also, I tried to add rain because I thought that I had a rain brush, but I didn't. So I just did everything manually. I should make a rain brush sometime. Yeah, I've always been thinking about like making my own brushes, but I've never had the time to. Here's just me just like rain, you know, rain. And then I added a motion blur to it so that it could look like that was actually like falling. And yeah, to just like make the rain stand out more, I put a add layer, like add, you know what I mean, like just like add mode onto the layer. And I changed the line art. I added shadows and highlights. And that's kind of it. I was kind of experimenting with the highlights and stuff. I had no idea what I was doing. I knew that the light was coming from above. I just like kind of suspected that it would be hitting those parts of the umbrella, and like her hair and her hands. This is me just like moving her around a bit just to see what it looks like. I don't know, I just do that then. But here is the finished piece. I called it Raining. Yes, what a creative name. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this week's video, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!